booth. And that'll be called strike. They're asking if we're okay. We are okay up here. Right. Oh, 1 pitch from Dove. This, by the way, is number 6 of Jennings Dunlap. I believe that pitch was a ball. So the plan is we have a bad pitch now heading towards the bullpen, and this is going to allow, Fitzsimmons to get hit by a pitch, advance to first, and just like that, he steals 2 bases. He's at third looking for home with no outs. So what a way to start the game here. Dove on the mound, ready to deliver the 0-1 pitch still to Dunlap. That's up high, count now, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike on the delivery here to Dunlap. The second hitter on the deck will be Dominique Pegues. 3-1 on the count, runner at third, Fitzsimmons. Dunlap and Dove on the mound, the delivery. Up high, that's going to be ball. That'll call now ball 3. 3-1 on the count, 3-1. Sunny and 78 degrees. Beautiful Friday afternoon for baseball here at Pleasant Field as again Southeast Raleigh, the home squad here at Clayton. Here at the top of the first, the Comets, a high snap, but that's going to, of course, be ball 4. That's going to send Dunlap to first. Runners on the corners now.
No outs. It's going to be number 15.
Ball high in the air, allowing, of course, Dunlap to move to first. High pitch. And Dominique Pegues will now get ready to settle in. Hey, by the way, don't forget, coming up later tonight, coverage on CRN from Wake County Speedway. It is NASCAR regional action, round number 3 of the year. As NASCAR on CRN, airtime roughly about 8 p.m. Eastern time. We'll have coverage later tonight from Wake County Speedway of the Rockside Tires Yates Mill 155. Twin 40 lappers for the NASCAR. Advanced Auto Parts, Leaf Cars, late models, mini stocks, legends, bandos, and bombers. Coverage begins again at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Green flag 8:30. It's also college night. Join myself, Sam Tully, Dennis McDonald, and Kyle Pittman, Charlie Hanson on the broadcast call. That'll be again coming up tonight on CRN. The Community Radio Network Motorsports broadcast coverage presented by Atwell Exterior Services and Total Comfort Heating, Air Conditioning, and Refrigeration. So a run brought in by Fitzsimmons, and now, of course, Dunlap at second. Dominique Pegues. Pegues ready. Dove, pitch. And it's going to be on the ground. Shot there to the third baseman. Throw to first, and that'll be, of course, a 5-3 for an out delivered.
Now with 1 away.
So 1 away now, finally, for the Bulldogs. As
it's going to be the catcher.
Pegues will go out. Pegues. This will now bring up Reddick Kent, the catcher. So Reddick Kent tonight will be the catcher for the Comets. Pitch comes in, and it's strike 1. As I aforementioned, beautiful day for baseball. Sunny skies, 82 degrees. It did get a little bit warmer than what they projected it to be. So it was going to be about 80, about 76 when I looked at it, but actually now it's up to 82. So beautiful night, afternoon for baseball. Ball drops now in front of the second baseman. And this allows Dunlap to come back in and run and bring another score in for the Comets. As Dunlap will come in, it's now 2-0 here.
First baseman, number 14,
and of course,
Braden Soul.
In addition to that, Reddick Kent safe at first. So one runner on at first.
I know him.
And Biscuit Braden Souls back in the starting lineup here. Braden did a phenomenal job umpiring the alumni game the other night. Pegues and Souls both did umpiring the game. He got the first one there at a strike. Strike one. The 0-1. And if pitch comes in, it's ball called. Now ball one. So 1-1 on the count. So Dove on the mound. He's the man that's pitching tonight for the Bulldogs. We're still in the top of the first inning. Dove. And man, Braden Soul stood there. I think he was about to get hit by the pitch, but it actually sidewindered past him. And the count down 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Ball 4 called, and Biscuit Braden Souls will head to first as he's walked.
It's going to be the center pitcher, Tyler Long, number 8.
This one I'll bring up pitcher Tyler Long. He'll be the man on the mound this afternoon, and it looks like real quickly the Bulldogs are getting together to give some encouragement to Dove on the mound for Southeast Raleigh. Timeout called. That'll let us step away as well. We're back in a moment.
Atwell Exterior Services, the time is now. With mortgage interest rates up, so many smart homeowners are renovating rather than moving right now, and those who hire Atwell Exterior Services in Greenville are thrilled that they did. For residential roof replacement, roof repairs, roof inspections, and more, done right by a local family business with awesome customer reviews, please visit AtwellEXTServices.com or call to set up a free inspection. Atwell Exterior Services, honesty, integrity, experience. The time is now.
Back here at the ballpark after the timeout, and boy, it has got really, really cloudy as well. Shot to center by number 8. What a hit by Tyler Long. He's going to get a double, and another run's going to come in. One's heading to third. Reddick Kent at home. This is now 3-0. Biscuit Braden Souls got a double, and so did Tyler Long.
Double by Tyler Long. Brings another run in for the Comets. We're going to have
double by Long will bring in now Cole Rowry to come and run for him.
That's going to be number 1, Cole Rowry.
Cole Rowry will come in and head to second to let
17, second baseman,
the pitcher get his mindset right for the bottom of the first against the Bulldogs. Tyler Long will be the man of the mound this afternoon. And right now, a 3-0 score still in the top of the first inning with only 1 away. Ropes one to left. Nice hit by Sardi. It's going to fall between the center fielder and the left fielder. The throw to home is in. Rary will come in to score. So will Souls, and it's now 5-0 top of one.
Alejandro's going to bring in 2 runs.
And Alejandro Sardi will send one soaring to left, and it is good. He got a double.
Cam Bryant.
Nice there. Big, deep swing. Then the center fielder, the left fielder lost track of the ball, and that allowed Sardi to advance to 2, bringing another couple of runs. There's another big hit there by Bryant. Cam Bryant's got somebody under it. The left fielder this time will make the catch, and that'll make now 2 away.
Out there, recorded. Coming up to the plate.
That was the left fielder, of course, of
number 9, Jamison Lynch.
Idel Cabrera Cordero, and Cabrera Cordero was able to score the out for now 2 away here in the top of the first. Got really cloudy now all of a sudden. Very cloudy here at Pleasant Field. Temperature is now partly cloudy and 82 degrees. And right now, Idel Cabrera Cordero with the big stop there. Was another one. Paul falls his way for the left fielder. Throw to home. And safe will be Alejandro Sardi. Bad pitch. Let Sardi come in, run to home, and he gets it done. It is now 6-0 here. 6 runs brought in here in the top of the first inning on the Bulldogs. Southeast still awaiting the bat at the top of the first. And there goes another big deep hit to right. Number 9 heading to the home plate, or heading to first, Jamison Lynch.
A single by Jamison
Lynch with a single, and believe it or not, we are already at the top of the batting order in the top of the first again, as Owen Fitzsimmons is up again, the designated hitter number 11. Already 6-0, 2 outs in the top of the first. Jamison Lynch at first. And a high pitch there. Owen Fitzsimmons had to duck on it to avoid getting hit, and it's 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 away. 6-0 Comets here in this first inning. Taking care of business indeed, Clayton is. This one comes down the plate by Dove, and that'll be called strike, and it's count even, 1-1. Pitcher Grayson Dove this afternoon. Catcher is Jaden Jones. Then you've got, of course, Uriel Cabrera Cordero, the first baseman. Troy Scott at second. Third base is Elijah Brinson. Shortstop is Tydrick Powell. Then you've got Idel Cabrera Cordero at left field. Right field is Jaquan Higgins. Right field. And then the center fielder.
Now coming to the plate, number 6
is Jaden Jones. I'm sorry, Nicholas Till is the center fielder. And another hit by a pitch for the player of Fitzsimmons. Both times he's taken his base at first. And this one I'll bring up again. Jennings Dunlap. And they're running. They're going to run. Both of them are. Fitzsimmons to 2. And Jamison Lynch is heading to third. Rounding the bases right now for the Comets that were in the blue and white. Southeast Raleigh were in the, if you will, dark blue, like kind of royal blue, if you will, navy blue colors. And the white as well. Southeast Raleigh scheduled to, of course, play this game at Southeast Raleigh this afternoon. However, due to a water line pipe that busted on the field, they had to request to have this game moved here. Now, Southeast Raleigh is the home squad, even though we're playing at Pleasant Field this beautiful Friday afternoon. Dove in the pitch. Down low this time, it'll be called 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes for Dunlap, and he's the man that got it started with the first run coming in for the Comets. And right now, 3-0, 2 away. The pitch from Dove. That one's going to go behind the back of the tower. First strike of the afternoon for Dunlap here in this rotation. 3-1 pitch coming up, 6-0. Thanks for those that are watching on YouTube TV for CRN Sports Network. Archives are available for all of our coverage after being live, and of course as well at wearecrn.com on all of our podcast platforms. And there's a shot to left. Will it stay fair? It will be. The left fielder, Cabrera Cordero, will make the tag, the catch, and that will retire the side finally for the Bulldogs. But the damage is done. 6 runs coming in for Clayton. Boy, what a good way to get it going here for the Clayton. What a way to get it going for the Comets. 6 runs brought in. And now we will see what Southeast Raleigh can do. The leadoff man will be Grayson Dove, Edel, Cordera, and Jaden Jones, the first 3. Southeast Raleigh, they'll be up to bat coming up when we return on CRN.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and I dedicate a lot of my time going fast. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently or having trouble with routine tasks. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services and access available treatments. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time to talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
De probar el violín porque lo amas. Y si tanto lo amas, ámelo lo suficiente como para asegurarse de que tiene el cinturón abrochado en el asiento trasero. Averigüe más en nhtsa.gov/protegidos. Presentado por National Highway Traffic Safety Administration y el Ad Council.
6 runs brought in by the Comets. At the top of the first inning, we now go to the bottom of the first, and let's see what now the Bulldogs can do to respond. Obviously, as we mentioned, the leadoff man will be number 5, Cameron Dove. He's been pitching for the afternoon of the first inning at number 5 for Southeast Raleigh, and we'll see what he will do here to get things going. Obviously, your leadoff man, Cameron Dove, Edel Cabrera Cordera, the left fielder, Jaden Jones, the catcher. Your first 3 for the Bulldogs. The middle 3 will find Elijah Brinson, Jaquan Higgins, Tydrick Powell. The middle 3. The bottom 3 will find Troy Scott, Uriel Cabrera Cordera, and Josiah Heath. Nicholas Till, the center fielder right now, and Heath is the designated hitter for him. Pitch, first one to the shortstop, but that'll be an easy 6-3 and 1 away. Tyler Long on the opening swing from Dove. Got it to the shortstop for the Comets quickly. He got it quickly back to the first baseman of Souls, and just like that, it is, of course, a 6-3. Long on the mound pitching for the Comets, and this one I'll bring up a pitch and strike 1 for Edel Cabrera Cordero. Count already 0-1. Pitch. Another perfect pitch down the plate. It's 1-2 now for Cabrera. Cabrera Cordero. This time he'll swing it to the third baseman. Quick work third to first and 2 away, and out made there on a 5-3. That was, of course, Jamison Lynch. Jamison Lynch to Souls. 5-3 there on that out. 2 away quickly here in the bottom of the first, and here comes down number 27, and the catcher up now with Jaden Jones. On deck will be Elijah Brinson, unless he is up in the bottom of the second. Pitch. Strike 1. Tyler Long really feeling it here pitching this afternoon. And the first one, strike 1. 2 away already. 0-1 on the count. Second one. That one's going to be to the right of the plate. Lovely ball 1 called. So count 1-1. Well, what a good baseball game last night in ACC between NC State and UNC Tar Heels. Won by a walk-off homer in the 9th. And that one's going to go foul to the right. The first base line. 9-8 win over the UNC Tar Heels, NC State Wolfpacks. Got a big win there. Pitch. Another shot to the second baseman to Souls, and that's a 4-3 to retire the side right there. As 1, 2, 3 outs recorded, and that'll be the top of the second inning. Of course, again, the Comets are the public address announcer, Brian Souls, letting everybody know that this is a home game for Southeast Raleigh, even though we are at Clayton at Pleasant Field. So that is why Southeast Raleigh is batting at the bottom of the batting rotation order. So with that being said, it is 1 inning done. 6 runs brought in by the Comets. They are the visitors. It's Southeast Raleigh on the scoreboard as Comets. It is 0. And obviously, as we close in and go to the second inning, it is 6-0 right now for that Pepsi Aquafina scoring update. I would have either Jackie or Ken Collins can do it, but they're not here. He's in Atlanta with Derek, his son, and obviously Jackie working at Wally World. So with that being said, we're at the end of the first, and we get ready for second inning and the Comets back to back when we come back.
Does getting a bonus for every 12 months you don't make a claim on your home insurance sound like a dream? At Allstate, they don't call it a dream. They call it a claim-free bonus. It's just one of the great features of your choice home insurance, only from Allstate. You should always get something back from your insurance company. That's Allstate, Stan. Are you in good hands?
Terms and conditions apply. Call your Allstate agent or 1-800-ALLSTATE or visit allstate.ca.
Fractions of a second can be the difference between victory and defeat at the finish line. America's favorite bull ring is back in action for a summer of Friday night NASCAR Regional Series racing. Tickets are just $15 and available online in advance at WCSpeedway.com or at the gate starting at 6 on race nights. Wake County Speedway, 10 minutes south of downtown Raleigh. WCSpeedway.com.
And that is where I'll be heading to for NASCAR regional broadcast coverage as soon as we finish up with this ball game tonight from Pleasant Field. Join us for the for the Rockside Tire Yates Mill 155 College Night. And we'll have coverage on CRN beginning, of course, at 8 p.m. Eastern Time with myself and all of the great crew at Wake County Speedway. Welcome back to the ballpark. Wesley Outlet here with you. Mark Coates is supposed to be here directly. We go to the top of the second inning. Comets brought in 6 runs to start the game in the top of the first. And ready to see this momentum continue for the third batter. That's Dominique Pegues. Pegues with a count now at 1 ball and 1 strike. Very cloudy here at Pleasant Field all of a sudden. And a pitch now at a 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes on the count. And they got Pegues now swinging, and that'll be strike 3. Grayson Dove's first K of the afternoon.
It's going to be number 2.
So that'll be a strikeout call.
Catcher Reddick Kent.
And obviously, Reddick Kent up. Count already 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes in this game underway. Swings it shortstop, right into the glove. Race to first at the bag, and I think he did his
He'll be the first baseman.
He's all right.
14,
He shrugs it off. Maybe
Braden
landed the wrong
Souls.
way. As Reddick Kent heading back to the dugout. That's 2 away, by the way. Braden Souls, biscuit up now. Don't forget, you can follow us at CRN Sports Network on YouTube TV. We're live right now. Hit that subscribe button to keep up with all the action throughout the baseball, softball season of all of our coverage. Thanks for everybody that's watching so far. And, of course, we are CRN.com for the radio call, as always, and on 87.9 FM on your radio dial as well. Biscuit, Braden Souls on the 2-0 count now. Dove and delivery from the mound. That was going to be called for a ball. 3-0 now on that count. Pitch. That's down the plate that time, but it's going to go down to a 3-1. So 3 balls, 1 strikes, 2 away. Southeast Raleigh trying to be defensive here now to not allow any runs to come in, like 6 from the first. Dove trying to retire the side. That's a pop high up in the air by Souls, and they're going to have to call to send it, and the catch is made there. Good work by the shortstop. And that will retire it here at the top of the 2nd inning. Quick work defensively by Southeast Raleigh, making quickly 3 outs, and that will, of course, bring the Bulldogs back to hit in the bottom of the 2nd inning when we come back here in just a moment.
Let me tell you about MPM, McAllister Precision Marketing. They can assist up-and-coming racers with career advancement, promotion, and assist in sponsorship procurement. MPM also has media and professional etiquette training. They work with premier driver development teams and limited late models to late models. And they also help the teams to make it up to the levels of Canadian, ARCA, Truck Series, and even NASCAR Xfinity. Contact Tanya McAllister today at McAllister Precision Marketing, 803-361-6199. Today, get on the board with MPM.
Total Refrigeration is your 24-hour emergency service with licensed and insured specialists that can take care of all your needs from commercial, residential, and industrial refrigeration. Total Refrigeration and AC Services proudly support all of Eastern North Carolina, from the Triangle all the way to the Crystal Carolina coast. And they service air repair, also for all brands of refrigeration, ice machines, heated and air conditioning equipment, and so much more. Located in Elm City. Contact Total Refrigeration and AC Service today at 252-315-1482 for immediate service for 24-hour emergencies, or contact the office directly at 252-650-4061. They're also available online at TotalComfort123@yahoo.com. That's TotalComfort123@yahoo.com. As simple as 1-3. Spring, summer, hot months are upon us. Let Total Refrigeration keep you cool today.
I learned patience from my adoptive dad. All he had to say was,
"Hey, you got this. Just breathe." Hey, we're pretty good.
yeah.
Might have to start a band.
I got it.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Back here at the ballpark, we go down to the bottom of the 2nd inning. 6-0 for Clayton on the Bulldogs. Southeast Raleigh and Clayton. Flip-flop that Clayton and Southeast Raleigh. Southeast Raleigh is being credited as this being their home game. And there goes a nice hit, dropping now between the first, second baseman, of the shortstop, and quick out made there by number 18 for the Bulldogs, trying to get something going after hitting one to the second baseman.
That's one away.
That
for
was,
the
of
Bulldogs.
course,
Coming to play next.
Elijah Brinson
Number 12
to lead it off for the top of the second, bottom of the second inning.
Higgins.
Good work there by the third baseman of Alejandro Sardi. Quickly to, of course, Souls, and that was a 4-3. I don't know what I'm not sure what just happened here. The umpire just called out both of the managers or the coaches on the baseline at first and third, and I don't know what it was about. I don't understand it. He threatened that whatever they're doing or whatever they said or something, you would be sent to the bullpen for the remainder of the game. Or the dugout, actually, to the dugout. I don't know what the combo was, but he seemed a little frustrated on it, and they're going to say he went on an 0-2 count now. 0-2, now 1-2 on the count. It is getting really cloudy outside. Boy, the sun is gone. There's an out recorded as well on number 12 of Jaquan Higgins, the right fielder.
It's going to be number 10.
If you're watching on the broadcast, look at the massive, it's getting cloudy. Like I'm telling you, the sun is gone, the clouds are coming out. Trying to brighten up the iris just a little bit there. By the way, this is Tydrick Powell, the number 6 batter, the shortstop, number 10, and all the way the count's 1-2. Tyler Long ready to deliver the side. He swung at it. Al, they're going to say he just nicked it a little bit. So the count's 1-2, 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Long delivers. He went for that one, and that will retire the side, and that will end quickly. 3 up and 3 down in the third inning. It's coming up next.
The Comet Athletic Booster Club would like to thank the following family super boosters for their support and generosity to Comets Athletics. The Evans family, the Fitzsimmons family, the Ivy family, the Lee family, the Lowry family, the Mann family, the Mitchner family, the Stavrianakis family, and the Winslow family. If you would like to support Comets Athletics as a family super booster, please visit www.cometsathleticboosters.com. Thank you for being Comets All In, and go Comets!
And here's Heather with the weather.
Well, it's beautiful out there, sunny and 75, almost a little chilly in the shade. Now, let's get a read on the inside of your car. It is hot. You've only been parked a short time and it's already 99 degrees in there. Let's not leave children in the back seat while running errands. It only takes a few minutes for their body temperatures to rise, and that could be fatal.
Cars get hot, fast, and can be deadly. Never leave a child in a car. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Baby is giggling in the back seat. They're probably happy. If a baby is crying in the back seat, they're probably hungry. But if a baby is sleeping in the back seat, will you remember they're even there? When you're distracted, stressed, or not usually the one who drives them, the chances of forgetting them in the back seat are much higher. It can happen to anyone. Parked cars get hot fast and can be deadly. So get in the habit of checking the back seat when you leave. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Check the back seat. Check the back seat.
Gets in your head, right? Good, because every year dozens of children are forgotten in the back seat. Cars get hot fast and can be deadly. So get it in your head. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Dove will stay on the mound as we go to the top of the third inning. 6-0 still the score as we get the Comets back to hit. Top of the third. Number 8, Tyler Long, the pitcher, back up to hit again. By the way, Alejandro Sardi will be on deck. Pitch. And he just got smoked on the pitch by Dove and took a shot to the back.
Tyler's going to be hit by a pitch.
Number 8, Tyler
Coming up
Long,
next
the
for the
pitcher, hit
Comets
by a pitch, and he will
going to
head
be
to
the second
first.
baseman, number 17, Alejandro Sardi.
So Dove and the catcher have a moment to reset. So does the umpire. They're going to let Long come out and let Cole Rowry come in. Rowry will run for first.
The pitcher is going to be number 1, Cole Rowry.
So Cole Rowry will come in and run at first for Long. Tyler Long pitch and a hit to the back. Cole Rowry will move to first and run for him. And this will bring up Alejandro Sardi, AJ Sardi, the senior, number 17. Playing second baseman, really loves that position. Has really stepped up in a big way and a throw to first at Rowry, and he's safe. It looked like Sardi had to step out of that last pitch right there. He's okay. Continue, steps back in. Dove ready to deliver now. The pitch and another sidewinder. Throw to second, and Rary is going to be called out at second. So there's an out for credit.
Jay Jones.
Good work there by the catcher.
To get the first out of the inning.
Good work there by the catcher to the second baseman to get out Rary, and Cole Rary will go out after the hit by pitch for Long. And now they're going to have to discuss something here on a 1-0 count for Sardi. So good work by the catcher again of Jaden Jones to throw it to the second baseman of Troy Scott to get that out recorded on Cole Rary. Don't forget to follow us at CRN Sports Network on YouTube, at CRN Sports on Facebook, Twitter, Facebook X, Instagram, as well as TikTok at CRN Sports. And, of course, we are CRN.com and all podcast platforms and outlets for all major replays of all of our coverage. Those platforms include Spreaker, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, TuneIn, iTunes, Amazon Music, Audible, CastBox, Deezer, Podcast Addict, Podchaser, and GeoSavant. I want to say thank you to everybody so far this year. We have had 55,656 downloads on the We Are CRM platforms, and we greatly appreciate it. Just this year alone, it resets at the end of every year since January the 1st. Almost 60,000 downloads. The numbers don't lie, and the audience don't lie as well. We appreciate it. The YouTube is just something we've been recently doing to have an audience for people to watch the baseball and softball games that we cover. And there's a quick throw to first, but safe as Sardi. And this will bring up, of course, Cam Bryant, the shortstop, number 27. That's going to go foul. Strike one.
That's out of play.
One away, by the way. Runner at first with Sardi. That'll be a hit. All right, so 0-2 on the count as that goes foul to right for Bryant. Pitch. Bryant's going to send that one behind the deck as well and foul. He's battling. 0-2 on the count now with one away. Pitch. Shortstop through the shortstop. Grounds all the way to the center fielder. No stop sign given. Safe at first for Bryant. Safe at third for Sardi on the double.
Come to the plate next for the Comets.
And just like that, runners on the corners with one away here in the top of the third.
Bueller.
6-0. As they're going to stay with Dove. Jaden Jones, the catcher spot. And here comes number 9 of Jamison Lynch. Jamison Lynch, of course, starting on the JV level. As jersey number 4 now, jersey number 9, and Jamison Lynch obviously stepping up in a big way to play varsity. And heads with a big hit to the warning track all the way between left and Sardi's going to come in. Here comes also in Bryant and a stand-up double RBI for number 9 of Jamison Lynch. His second time at bat, and it's good.
Play next.
8-0.
Comets is going to be the designated hitter. Number 11, Owen Fitzsimmons.
Coming up next will be Owen Fitzsimmons now. He's the leadoff man. Third time at the bat, batting for the left fielder of Sam Nairn tonight, this afternoon. Owen Fitzsimmons, designated hitter, usually the man behind the plate in the catcher spot, but so far, Reddit Kid's done a good job there tonight. Runner at second with Lynch. First pitch comes in. It's a strike called on Fitzsimmons. Jennings Dunlap will be on deck. Still one away. 2 runs scored, as well as the 6 in the top of the first, and it's 8-0 here in the top of the third. Don't forget, coming up later tonight, NASCAR regional action from Wake County Speedway. Tonight on CRN. It will be the Rockside Tire Sales and Service Yates Mill 155. Cloudiness above Pleasant Field. Count, by the way, now 2-1 on Fitzsimmons. Jennings Dunlap on deck. He'll be next. Dominique Pegues as well. He started it here at the top of the third. Hit. That allows Lynch to move to third as it hit the padding in the face guard. Of course, Jaden Jones, the catcher for the Bulldogs. Here in the top of the third inning. This is a game that was supposed to have been scheduled at Raleigh. Delivers up high. 3-1 on the count now. That's going to now go to a ball 4. And that's going to send Fitzsimmons for another walk.
Number 6.
He has made it on first base all day long in the times he's hit. Jennings Dunlap up now. The center fielder, number 6 for the Comets. Nice rope. Left fielder caught it. He got the ball. There's the out recorded. What a play there. How about that for the left fielder on the catch of Idel Cordero with an amazing catch in left field to get that second out of the game down with the top of the third. Great play by the Bulldogs there to get out, of course, Dunlap.
Right fielder
Dominique Pegues is up now. Here comes the right fielder, number 15, up again. The last time Pegues was at bat, he struck out. And first pitch on Dove to Pegues is strike one. Dove pitch. Nice run. It's all the way to left, and we need Cordero to make another big play, and that time he will not as it falls on the warning track. Here comes Fitzsimmons. Go signs given. Throw to home. Fitzsimmons is in. And, oh, boy, Pegues is going to get a triple there. Number 15, Dominique Pegues to third.
Come to the plate next for the Comets. Catcher, number 2, Reddick Kent.
Man, what a opportunity now for Clayton to try to put this one to end here. It's still 2 away here in the top of the third. 10-0. Reddick Kent. Count now even 1-1. Dove checks the runner. Pegues at third. Make no doubt he's looking for home. Pitch comes in. That's ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike. Coach Morrison giving a strategy to Pegues. Two, 1. Now that'll be now a count even on 2 for number 2 for the catcher of Reddick Kent. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. The pitch. They'll go on this one and they'll say it's a ball. Call, full count. Coming up on an hour in game play. Pitch, pop in the air. Who's going to call it first, second, third? And the first baseman was able to stop Reddick Kent from heading to first.
For the Comets. Tack on 4 more
but
runs.
Of course, the damage is done with another 4 runs. Of course, the Southeast Raleigh Bulldogs, another 4 runs brought in by Clayton. It is 10-0 as we go to the bottom of the third. Coming up next.
I'm a student athlete, which means I'm still learning.
I'm still growing. I'm getting important lessons about perseverance, teamwork,
determination, respect, and dedication through playing sports at my school.
Mom, Dad, Coach. In a few years,
I'll probably forget a lot of the details, but I won't forget the lessons I learned
from the way you act towards my teammates,
coaches, referees, and other fans. What kind of lesson do you want me to learn? I'm watching.
Sportsmanship. Together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
What I know about courage, I learned from my adoptive mom. She said sometimes you just gotta hold on and know we'll get through this. Mom, we are so high up. Hold my hand.
No, you hold my hand.
Here we go.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out. Brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
At Well Exterior Services, the time is now. With mortgage interest rates up, so many smart homeowners are renovating rather than moving right now, and those who hire At Well Exterior Services in Greenville are thrilled that they did. For residential roof replacement, roof repairs, roof inspections, and more, done right by a local family business with awesome customer reviews, please visit atwellex.com or call to set up a free inspection. Atwell Exterior Services, honesty, integrity, experience. The time is now.
Ready to go now with the bottom of the third for the Southeast Raleigh Bulldogs, and ready will be going jersey and player number 1 for Southeast Raleigh. Of course, that will be, looks like they're batting out of order with Yanni Anwar. So Yanni Anwar, as they're going to stay with Tyler Long pitching. And we're also approaching the top of the hour. We'll pause for 10 seconds of station identification. This is CRN, the Community Radio Network.
Community Radio Network, WCRN 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Raleigh, North Carolina, USA. We are CRN.
My apologies. Number 7 is the number 7 batter, Troy Scott, the second baseman. He's the man that'll be hitting coming up. I thought it was number 1, but it's actually number 7. Beautiful Friday afternoon in April. April showers bring May flowers, as they say. It looks like there's a chance of some weather here within the next 30 minutes, but right now it is partly cloudy skies and 75 degrees. Chance of widely scattered showers and even thunderstorms this evening. But for right now, we play on as the Comets are the away squad. The home team is Southeast Raleigh. However, we're not playing at Southeast Raleigh like we intended to, because that game had there was a waterline bust in the field, flooded the field. Shades of what happened with the softball for Clayton about a month ago as well. That's what happened at Southeast Raleigh. The call was made to bring the game here for this afternoon, and that's what we're doing right now. Again, I'm Wesley Outlet on the call. Mark Coates tentatively supposed to be here. If he doesn't make it, it's okay. And as far as I know, join Brian Souls tomorrow for the varsity game against Purnell Sweat in Pembroke, North Carolina. He'll have coverage of that one on CRN tomorrow afternoon for me, as I'll be out of town calling races at Georgia. I'll be in North Georgia, making the trip overnight, as a matter of fact. So you Comet crew be praying for me and thinking about me as I embark from calling baseball, racing tonight, and then drive, I think, 7 hours overnight to North Georgia. I didn't realize this as we saw Scott go out with one away. I didn't realize this, but it is actually 500 miles to where I got to drive to in North Georgia. I'm like, oh my God, Georgia's like 4 hours in one direction, right? But no, that's not the case. North Georgia is all the way on the other side of like Chattanooga, Tennessee, or Cleveland, Tennessee, where I got to go. So anyhow, Cam Bryant able to make a quick out there as Cabrera and Cordero will go out. So will Scott. That's quick 2 away there in the bottom of the third by the Comets. So Heath will be coming up next now. The Bulldogs have finally reached the bottom of the rotation as a designated hitter. Josiah Heath will be up. Clayton obviously still sitting at that number 2 spot, and this is going to come to a head, it looks like, if they can hold their own. That last game of the year, that last series of games of the year between Cornholder Pirates are not only going to determine possibly the run to the postseason, but also the conference championship. It looks like that is the 2 teams that are full steam ahead, if you will. Purnell Sweat tomorrow afternoon, 3 p.m. Eastern time. And there's another Tyler Long strikeout there on, of course, Josiah Heath, and that retires a side immediately here. We got the schedule for the Comets when we come back.
I Adopt U.S. Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Atwell Exterior Services is your #1 residential roofing specialist in Greenville, North Carolina. Also, special any and everything from roof repair and placement, metal roofing, roof maintenance, roof inspection, gutter installation and replacement windows, siding, and so much more. Service area from Greenville with a focus on residential roofing. Trevor has close to 30 years experience, and of course, including 5 years in supply and distribution field, SRS Distribution and ABC Supply Company. Atwell is certainty as a shingle master company, and of course, they offer the Sure Start guarantee, plus 3-star and 4-star warranty programs. Residential roofing, locally owned and operated, fully insured with 28 years experience. Let Atwell Exterior Services take care of your need today. Call them up today, of course, at 252-304-6229, or find more details at AtwellEXTServices.com. That's AtwellEXTServices.com. And also find them on Facebook at Atwell Exterior Services, LLC. We were referring to the schedule, obviously, that we were referring to. Sorry, losing track of play. Purnell Sweat is where we will be tomorrow, obviously. So that's where we'll be tomorrow in Pembroke. Tentatively, I believe 3 p.m. Eastern time, and I believe Brian Souls will have the call for that game. Brian and Coach Ken, super great guys, and in addition to all of our amazing CRN crew, but love that he's able to cover the games. Obviously, it's Biscuit Braden Souls. His son is at the plate. First pitch comes in. Strike one from Cameron Dove. Anyhow, tentatively, tomorrow we'll be at Pembroke, 3 p.m. start time. Purnell Sweat.
Come to the plate next is going to be the pitcher, number 8, Tyler Long.
Next day tomorrow, Fuquay Arena next Tuesday. That will be at Fuquay. Very important game, obviously, in conference play. South Garner, the rain out back in March. They had to play that game. It is an important game. It is a conference game. Obviously, when they played them, matter of fact, today, they defeated them 14-4. Then they were scheduled to play them on that Friday, the 22nd, and unfortunately, they were rained out. That game is going to be rescheduled as there's a diving efforts by Southeast Raleigh to try to make it out. They come up short by number 8 of Tyler Long. He'll come back and hit again. Southeast Raleigh, South Garner next Thursday, next Friday, right here at home, another doubleheader, JV and Varsity against the Fuquay Arena Bengals. And then, as I mentioned, as we wrap up the month of April heading into May, all eyes on Corinth Holder and Clayton. These two teams right now, 1 and 2 in conference, and it looks like that is going to be full steam and second in the standings. As it's made by
next.
number 5, and he will send Long to first. Souls will go to second. 2 important weeks to play. As we mentioned, you've got Southeast Raleigh tonight, South Garner, obviously the makeup game next Thursday, but then you've got those important battles between Corinth Holder and Fuquay Arena. The battle for first, second, third, and the playoffs hang in the balance. And I say this in a nice way of repeating, maybe a little history repeating of what's been said before. They control their destiny. Clayton 10-6. They're 7-1 in conference. Corinth Holder is 8-1 in conference. Fuquay Arena is 7-2. How important, as now Cole Rary will come in to run for Tyler Long.
Cole Rary.
So Colrary will head to first after Long was sent to first. And now back to the resumption of the game now as here comes number 4 for the Comets of Andrew Pugh. So kind of batting out of rotation here. Alejandro Sardi will not hit. They're bringing in Andrew Pugh instead, number 4. First pitch is strike 1. By the way, standings right now, including Corinth Holder, Clayton, Fuquay-Varina, Willow Springs, top 4, bottom 4 of 8 in the Greater Neuse River 4A, including Cleveland, Garner, Southeast Raleigh. South Garner and Southeast Raleigh. Clayton 7-1. Southeast Raleigh 0-9 coming into conference play tonight, this afternoon. Pitch. And that one's down low, and that'll be called a ball here, actually. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Don't forget tonight, Wake County Speedway NASCAR regional action for you. And the Rockside Tire Sales and Service. Yates Mill 155. Sam Tully, Dennis McDonald, Ryan Pittman, Charlie Hanson, and myself will be on the call. As there's another ball called. Count now even on 2. No outs recorded here in the top of the 4th inning. 6 brought in the first, 4 brought in the third. It's 10-0 right now. And there goes a launch by number 4 of Pugh. It'll drop to the left fielder of Ordero Cabrera.
A single by Andrew Pugh there.
Cabrera Cordero throws it in, and it'll be a
next.
single for Andrew Pugh, and he's good and safe at first. As this will bring up number
that's Grant Buchanan.
26, Grant Buchanan. They're bringing in some sub players to get some hitting time. As Grant Buchanan is now up. So what a job there for Grant Buchanan. And there's another hit, foul, strike 1. Dove pitch. That was going to fade down to the dirt, if you will. Got to paint a picture in radio land. That's exactly what just happened. 1 ball and 1 strike. Don't forget to follow us at CRN Sports, Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok. And while you're doing that, check out Clayton Comets Athletics as well as the Clayton High School Athletic Boosters. And Clayton Comets Baseball on X as well. 2 balls, 1 strike, Dove in the pitch. Braden Souls trying to put his hand on it. Instead, it'll go foul in 2-2. Buchanan. That's, of course, Grant Buchanan, number 26. The sub, and, of course, number 9, Jamison Lynch in the bottom of the order. So they let Sardi and Bryant not hit. And instead, they Pugh and Buchanan hit. Pitch. And he just gets hit by a pitch on a 2-2 count. And Buchanan's going to head to first. This is going to load up the bases and also bring in a run. Another run scored by Biscuit Braden Souls. And the bases are loaded as well. Nobody at first. Souls was at third. They all advance. And, of course, now bases are loaded. Jamison Lynch is up again to hit. 11-0 here in the top of the 4th with no outs. Dove pitch. That'll be called ball 1. hit. Grounder all the way to center field. Rary's coming in from Fitzsimmons. The throw to home is too late by Andrew Pugh. And well, that goes on. Buchanan rounds to third. And Buchanan just got a double. And it looks like the coach for the Bulldogs is calling time, and that might be it for Dove on the mound pitching for Southeast this afternoon. Grayson Dove hung as long as he could in the pitching position, but I think they're going to make a change here. As it looks like possibly the center fielder, Nicholas Teal, will now get the call. And that's going to do it for number 5 of Grayson Dove. He did an absolutely best job he could, got a lot of strikeouts that he could on players. And now just trying to get out of a jam, if you will, Southeast Raleigh is, and they make a pitching change. That's coming up. We'll let you know who it is, and we'll be back after radio timeout on CRN from Clayton. Right now, it is the Pepsi Aquafina scoring update as we move into, of course, no outs in the top of the 4th inning. Another 3 runs scored, and if you're looking right there on the scoreboard, 13-0 is the score for the Comets that are playing away here at home right now. It's Raleigh Bulldogs, so they'll bring in a pitching change, and Grayson Dove will go out.
Coming in to pitch now for the Bulldogs is going to be number 8.
They're telling me it's going to be number 8, and number 8, of course, is going to be Nicholas Till from center field, as I aforementioned. I think that's exactly what the call was. We're back in a moment.
Fractions of a second can be the difference between victory and defeat at the finish line. America's favorite bullring is back in action for a summer of Friday night NASCAR Regional Series racing. Tickets are just $15 and available online in advance at WCSpeedway.com or at the gate starting at 6 on race nights. Wake County Speedway, 10 minutes south of downtown Raleigh. WCSpeedway.com.
Atwell Exterior Services and Team Atwell ride with a winner. Congratulations to Trevor Atwell and the team at Atwell Exterior Services in Greenville, North Carolina. Atwell is the top-rated roofing and exterior renovations company in racing country, and Team Atwell has sponsored so many great racing teams for years. Ride with a winner on your roof or on the track. Atwell Exterior Services. Atwell Exterior Services and Team Atwell Racing. Ride with a winner.
De probar el violín porque lo amas. Y si tanto lo amas, ámelo lo suficiente como para asegurarse de que tiene el cinturón abrochado en el asiento trasero. Averigüe más en nhtsa.gov/protegidos. Presentado por National Highway Traffic Safety Administration y el Ad Council.
Check the back seat. Check the back seat.
Gets in your head, right? Good, because every year dozens of children are forgotten in the back seat. Cars get hot fast and can be deadly, so get it in your head. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Nicholas Teal, now the man that's been given the call to be the pitcher to fill in Grayson Dove's spot. 13-0, your score. Welcome back to coverage of Comets and Bulldogs, Clayton and Southeast Raleigh. So again, this is the game for Friday that was supposed to be at Southeast Raleigh. Brian Souls was supposed to be on the call. Instead, he's on public address. He'll be on the PA call or the broadcast call tomorrow for Purnell Sweat, I believe, is the plan is. And we're back with you on Tuesday, Thursday, Friday of next week. How crucial are those for Clayton? 3 conference games coming up next Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, and we'll have all of them on CRN. As right now, Nicholas Teal has been given the call sign. Jaden Jones with some final instructions to him from the catcher spot. And the call has been made that Teal will finish this when he comes from the center fielder spot. Replacing number 5, Grayson Dub. And this one I'll bring in number 3, Sam Nairn, as they're batting out of rotation here. Sam Nairn getting a chance to hit for the Comets. On deck is Gannon Johnson. First pitch tipped away, and it'll be foul. Top of the 4th inning here. Trying to get going here.
Coming to the plate next.
And a quick out made there.
It's going to be number 22, Gannon Johnson.
So there's an out now. We're scored. Sorry, getting tongue-tied here. There is an out scored here now quickly by, of course, Nicholas Teal. And this will bring up now Gannon Johnson, who pitched in this game on Tuesday. Teal delivers. Pitch to the far left and ball 1. Runners on second and third. Buchanan looking as well as Lynch. That's second and third. 13-0 here. (2-0) on the count. 2 balls, no strikes right now. Starting to see some clearing from the clouds outside. Teal pitch. Swings at Johnson on that one, and that'll go 2-1 on the count. Strike called. Yeah, hit that one as 0-2 on the count. I believe it's now 2-2. Johnson trying to load up the bases again for the Comets as an open base at first. Johnson. Pitch. Did he go? No, he does not. Ball called. Now the call is 1-2. There was an opening to third, or to the right baseline is what I meant to say, from first, and he gets a base hit. Buchanan comes in, and runners on the corners now. Lynch advances to third. Johnson with a single.
Come to the plate next.
Got a grounder to the
15,
right
Dominic
fielder.
Pagese.
By the time he got the ball, threw back to first, Gannon Johnson was on the bag for the 1-2 count. Another run brought in by the Comets. Graham Buchanan. Jamison Lynch is, of course, at first. At third, Johnson. And we bring in now Pagese. And Pagese with a rope. It'll go to left to field. Cabrera Cordero got to throw it in. And just like that, Jamison Lynch will come back in to score. Now, Gannon will advance to second, and of course, Pagese, a single rip, will go to first.
Next for the Comets is going to be number 1, Cole Rary.
So Cole Rary now going to get a chance to hit. Couple of subs in the game. including Buchanan, Johnson, Pugh, and now Rary, who's came in and ran a couple of times, but now, of course, now getting the opportunity to hit. 15-0. Rary, what a hit. Rary to the center fielder, and he'll make a catch. Tag made on the bag. The race to third. Safe at third. Pegues advances to second while all that chaos was going on at third base. Rary goes out after that rope to center.
Bat next with 2 away.
And 2 away now.
It's going to be number 14, first catcher now.
This is going to bring up Biscuit Braden Souls.
Braden Biscuit Souls.
And this will bring the first baseman for the Comets in. Runners on second and third, still 15-0 in the top of the fourth inning. Pitch. Pitch. Souls pops one up. This one's going to go behind the press box here at Pleasant Field and foul. 1-1. Nicholas Teal, the pitcher for Southeast, and there goes a hit. Racing for it, catch made. Somebody had to back away, and that was the right fielder letting the center fielder. And the top of the fourth is done. Still left 2 on for the Comets, but the damage was done with another 5 runs brought in. 15-0. 15-0 as we get ready to go to the bottom of the fourth inning.
What I know about courage, I learned from my adoptive mom. She said sometimes you just gotta hold on and know we'll get through this. Mom, we are so high up. Hold my hand.
No, you hold my hand.
Here we go.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
CrateInsider.com is your one source for crate racing tech and more. Whether you currently race with a crate engine or you are thinking about getting into the sport, our website has what you need. CrateInsider.com has tech videos, interviews with experts, and the best products in the industry. Dyno tested and proven, so we know they are the best products for crate engines. Visit CrateInsider.com today to get on the fast track to victory lane.
Let me tell you about MPM, McAllister Precision Marketing. They can assist up-and-coming racers with career advancement, promotion, and assist in sponsorship procurement. MPM also has media and professional etiquette training. They work with premier driver development teams and limited late models to late models. And they also help the teams to make it up to the levels of K&N, ARCA, Truck Series, and even NASCAR Xfinity. Contact Tanya McAllister today at McAllister Precision Marketing, 803-361-6199. Today, get on the board with MPM.
Does getting a bonus for every 12 months you don't make a claim on your home insurance sound like a dream? At Allstate, they don't call it a dream. They call it a claim-free bonus. It's just one of the great features of your choice home insurance, only from Allstate. You should always get something back from your insurance company. That's Allstate, Stan. Are you in good hands?
Terms and conditions apply. Call your Allstate agent or 1-800-ALLSTATE or visit allstate.ca.
Pitching change. Number 28 for the Comets, Lucas Hatch, is on the mound. He'll try to finish it off here. Bottom of the fourth inning, 15-0. Southeast Raleigh has got to come back in a big way. And Grayson Dove, number 5, the leadoff man to start it. Pitch comes in, and it's 1-1 for Hatch on the mound. Welcome back to our broadcast coverage here Pleasant Field just nicked it there. The count's now 1-2 on Dove. Number 6 is on deck, and that'll be the left fielder, Edel Cabrera Cordero, and he has been making some big Sports Center highlight plays in the left fielder spot today. Hatch on the 1-2, the pitch. That'll be called a ball. Count now even. Don't forget, coming up later tonight, Wake County Speedway, NASCAR, regional action, the Rockside Tire, sales and service. Yates Mill, 155. Throw from the second baseman at first and got the safe. Race to first, and he did beat him back again. Dove did. Dominique Pegues. Pegues lost the ball, got it by the time Dove raced back to the plate. He was safe. Southeast Raleigh finally on the board, on the bag again, at least on the bag, on the base
next
at
for the
first.
Bulldogs.
And this
Number
will
6,
bring up now number
Edio
6 of Edo Cabrera Cordera on the left fielder spot. And as I mentioned, he's been doing phenomenal in the game this afternoon. He will go. Race on to first. The out recorded. Pickle now trying to go for a double play, and it is on. 2 outs recorded there.
Grayson gets picked off there.
Game of Pickle, so an out
First,
recorded. My
first
apologies. They did get out. They get out Grayson Dove. Game of Pickle. As Edel Cabrera Cordero will stay there at the plate, and it's now after Pickle between Hatch, Pegues, and company. Hit to the shortstop. That's a 6-3 if it's good, and it will be. Pegues is there at the base and 2 away. So Edel Cabrera Cordera going down. This will now bring up number 27. And this will bring up
Comes
now
to play next. Number 27.
the catcher of Jaden Jones. I'll be honest with you here. They might call this game here at the bottom of the 4th. If Southeast Raleigh can't make something happen here. 15-0. This could be the end of the game here at the end of the 4th inning. Hatch trying to close it out. Count now 2-0. Nobody on, by the way, for Southeast Raleigh. Clayton will travel to Pembroke tomorrow to take on Purnell Sweat. Pitch, and that one's going behind me at the tower. I saw it flying at the camera lens. That'll go foul and strike 1. Two balls, 1 strike. Hatch to Jones. Up high on that pitch by Hatch, and it's 3-1 the count now. The pitch. It is fair. Pegues breaks to the bag, and he got him, and that retires the side at the bottom of the 4th.
There by Dominic Pegues.
And that's the 4th inning. What a phenomenal job there by, of course, number 15, Dominique Pegues. Race to the bag, beat out number 27 of Jaden Jones. And that will be the 4th inning. I think they're going to play a 5th inning here, so we will get ready to take network timeout. We'll be back. Closing in on the home stretch, I believe. 15-0. Top of the 5th is next.
Does getting a bonus for every 12 months you don't make a claim on your home insurance sound like a dream? At Allstate, they don't call it a dream. They call it a claim-free bonus. It's just one of the great features of your choice home insurance, only from Allstate. You should always get something back from your insurance company. That's Allstate, Stan. Are you in good hands?
Terms and conditions apply. Call your Allstate agent or 1-800-ALLSTATE or visit allstate.ca.
Ever wonder what would happen if your new car got totaled and you're only paid its market value? You would be left to cover the gap between the auto insurance settlement and what you owe on the car. Luckily, Guaranteed Asset Protection from Allstate can help cover this unexpected expense, so you won't get stuck paying the difference between your settlement and what you owe. You can count on the good hands to help cover what you need. You're in good hands with Allstate.
The Stock Car Racing Team Game is the perfect gift for the avid game board collector, for the race fan young and old, or even just for family night. Order yours today at thestockcarracingteamgame.com. Racing passion in a board game, perfect for a great family night of fun. Are you ready to roll the dice?
This is Kate Dillon from CrateInsider.com and host of the Racing Insiders podcast. You are listening to my awesome friend Wesley Spider Monkey Outland. Now back to Finish Line.
Dubbed as having the best food in Clayton since 1918, Vincent's Pub and Eatery, located in Main Street, is now proud to be a part of the Clayton Comets era of 2023 and beyond. Let Vincent's Pub and Eatery take care of all of your food and beverage needs, to those delicious appetizers, sides, desserts, salads, entrees, weekly specials, burgers, and more. Check out the menu at vincentspub.com. And by the way, don't forget, every Tuesday night, the home of Comets Football Weekly with the coach, Scott Chadwick, and myself on CRN. And if that wasn't enough, the Coach's Corner radio sponsor on game day. And for every varsity home game, the post-game party wrap-up party is right in Main Street, Clayton at Vincent's. And, Vincent's Pub and Eatery, they'll be returning for another year for Comets Football Weekly and another year of football. Friday Night Lights will be back for the boys of fall when the boys of spring finish. Welcome back to our coverage on CRN. Wesley Outlet here with you. I was informed that usually this game would be called, it would be done and over with, but I guess they're letting them play on until the weather hits. We're going to the bottom of the fourth inning. I'm sorry, top of the fifth. We're at the top of the fifth inning. We're in the top of the fifth inning is what I was informed. So this game should be done. Obviously, Clayton looking to get the win light. They're going to move now to 8-1 in conference, 11-6 on the year. Tomorrow, scoreboard music man Brad will be making his color analyst debut with Brian Souls. It'll be Brian and Brad tomorrow. And, of course, the race. I'll be covering the races tonight and tomorrow. Wake County Speedway and, of course, North Georgia Speedway tomorrow night. Coverage on CRN also from County Line Raceway tomorrow night, as always. 4-cylinder stock special. J.R. Knotts, Michael Willis will be on the call for that one from County Line Raceway. I'll be on the call for Fast Track Racing Series in Georgia. And Brian and Brad will be on the call for baseball at Purnell Sweat in Pembroke. As there goes Pugh. Shot to left. It bounces off the warning track. Go signs given. Here come the Comets. Hatch is at third. Double for Pugh.
Andrew Pugh with a stand-up double there. Coming to the plate
Stand-up
next.
double for Andrew Pugh, one of the subs for the Comets. What a play.
Grant Buchanan.
So, yeah, there you go. As we mentioned, that's what the big play is tomorrow as well, right? So. Bringing in Grant Buchanan now. That's going to be a full count now, 3-2. Starting to get dark, starting to get clear, starting to get dark again. Full count. Pitch. And this will be a walk.
Step to the plate now with bases
And this
loaded.
will load up the bases again.
24,
Hatch,
Cam Royal.
Buchanan, and Cameron Royal. Pitcher sub tonight, number 24. The Barton College Bulldog commit for football and or baseball. He is ready to go for the first time this afternoon. Pitch and strike one. Nobody out, by the way, here in the top of the fifth inning. Sends one to right to the baseline on first, and it's foul. Drops. Foul ball. Bad pitch. Race to home. Nobody. He was ready to cover the bases right there. Talking about temperatures plummeting Sunday. Supposed to go from the lower 80s down to the 60s by Sunday and Monday. Pitch. That's going to go behind the press box. 1 ball and 2 strikes on the count. Pretty important games coming up. 3 conference games. Back to back to back. Beginning next Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Fuquay Arena and South Garner. The penultimate week of the conference season. Cannot stress again how important it will be. And this will be a walk
for the Comets.
As Royal will head to first. This will bring in Lucas Hatch. And he'll come in at 16-0.
Also want to shout out Landon Evans returning to the stands after successful elbow surgery. Number 10, Landon
Welcome
Evans.
back to Landon Evans. So it's always good seeing Landon Evans back with us again. Number 10. Hear the crowd cheering him on. $16-0, and they're going to bring in a new pitcher. Number 10 is coming in. That'll be the shortstop originally.
Coming in to pitch now for the
Tydrick Powell.
Bulldogs. Number
And
10.
Tydrick Powell. Tydrick Powell will try to close things out here after they get a couple of warm-ups. We're back in a moment.
Said, do you dance, wanna dance with me? Next thing I know, I started to think that we might be
Fractions of a second can be the difference between victory and defeat at the finish line. America's favorite bull ring is back in action for a summer of Friday night NASCAR Regional Series racing. Tickets are just $15 and available online in advance at WCSpeedway.com or at the gate starting at 6 on race nights. Wake County Speedway, 10 minutes south of downtown Raleigh. WCSpeedway.com.
Friday night family fun starts here.
Your green flag on America's favorite bull ring.
Wake County Speedway is Raleigh's home for exciting NASCAR short track racing.
Trouble up in turn number 3.
The cars, the crowds, the throaty rumble of engines. All eyes on the green flag. Get the full schedule of races at WCSpeedway.com.
They're coming to the checkered flag.
Wake County Speedway, just 10 minutes south of downtown Raleigh off US 401.
Well, we're ready to try to finish this one out. Tydrick Powell is the new pitcher, by the way. Third different pitcher of the game for Southeast Raleigh. Tydrick Powell. Brian and Brad got you covered tomorrow at Pembroke for coverage of Comets baseball on a Saturday afternoon special. Saturday special tomorrow. That'll be really cool, won't it? Baseball. Purnell Sweat, is a really, really good team. We look forward to seeing what they'll do. That'll be fun tomorrow afternoon, actually. The game scheduled for 3 o'clock. And then as soon as we finish up with broadcast coverage at 3 o'clock for the baseball game, we'll have coverage from County Line Raceway. It looks like it is beginning to rain outside at Pleasant Field as well. Looks like a lot of people are starting to stand up and either find shelter, pull out umbrellas, pulling up their tarps or their seats and find shelter somewhere, as this could possibly be the end of it here. Thanks everybody that's watching, as we'll stay here with you as there's a big hit with the new pitcher Tydrick Powell coming in, and there's another run brought in by Pugh. And it is beginning to lane. It is laning. 16-0 now becomes 17-0 as rain falls here at Pleasant Field. Sunny and 82 degrees when the game started. Now sunny, it's turned into rain and 75. As, of course, it is number 10. Another pop air in the air. Catch made there. Good work by the shortstop. Grayson Dove, who started this game pitching. And quickly making 2 away. As number 22 of Gannon Johnson will strike out. Or he'll be called out. No balls, 1 strike on the count, by the way. And the new pitcher again is Tydrick Powell. Coming up tonight, it is the Rockside Tire Yates Mill 155 from Wake County Speedway NASCAR regional action as soon as we wrap up our baseball coverage here from Pleasant Field on CRN. Our airtime is scheduled for 8 p.m. Eastern time from America's favorite bull ring, round number 3 of the year. And hopefully the weather will be in our favor in Raleigh, North Carolina as well. Right now, raining in Clayton. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. As still going to go in here with Tydrick Powell, the shortstop, to start this game. Now trying to be the closing pitcher for the Bulldogs. Dominique Piguez goes out. Quick 3 outs now, and that will lead us to the 6th inning, or the bottom of the 5th, actually. Bottom of the 5th inning is coming up. We'll be back.
Sportsmanship. It means a lot of things.
It means showing respect for the opposing team.
And being a good host for our visitors.
It's about modeling good behavior and not getting caught up in the emotion of the moment.
It's about winning with humility.
Losing with dignity.
It is about making my high school games.
It's a good memory that I can enjoy for years to come.
Mr. Official.
Mom.
Dad, son,
daughter, coach.
Are we in this together?
Sportsmanship. Together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
I learned patience from my adoptive dad. All he had to say was,
"Hey, you got this. Just breathe." Hey. We're pretty good.
Yeah.
Might have to start a band.
I got it.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
We're back as Hatch will stay on the mound for the Comets. And Elijah Brinson, the third baseman, with a base hit, safe at first. Rain falling here at Pleasant Field is 17-0. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Zeros across the board for Southeast Raleigh. It drops to the right fielder. Safe at second, safe at first after that base hit to right.
Come to the plate next for the Bulldogs.
Southeast Raleigh getting something started here now. Here comes
Powell.
Number 10, the pitcher, starting in the game at shortstop, Tydreek Powell. Little rain shower. Now clearing. Pitch down below. And ball 1 on the count. Start to see the clouds clearing right there. See them? It's a little shower, not a big gully washer, if you will, or as the late great broadcaster, Ken Squire, colleague and friend, mentor, would call a frog washer. Not anything of that caliber, but it was a little rain. 1-1 on the count, by the way. Ken Squire celebrated a birthday, a matter of fact, last week. Thought about it. Enjoyed the times that I got to announce NASCAR with him in the booth at Charlotte and Atlanta. New Hampshire. Learned a lot. If anybody will ever remember, and there's a fight in the 79 500 at Daytona. First time on CBS. That was the man that was on the call. So there's a call made. There's a strike. That's now 1 away as
coming to the plate now for the
Scott
Bulldogs.
will go down.
Number 7.
Here comes number 7 now.
Troy Scott.
Troy Scott now as Tydreek Powell will strike out. Scott now up. 1 away. Bottom of the 5th inning. 17-0. Understanding they're just letting them play because the score's what it is, and I think the decision was made from the umps and the powers that be to just let them play till the weather came in. But the weather's in now, and they're still playing. So this game would be called by now. Throw, first, out recorded. Good work there. He got a grounder right there to the second baseman.
Double play there.
And I think
Jamison.
that is going to end the game. That's it. We're done. They're going to say it's over at the end of 5.
It will be tomorrow. It will be JV
and that is the game, ladies and gentlemen. Final score. 17-0 the final for that Pepsi Aquafina scoring update here at Pleasant Field. And good sportsmanship by both teams. They've been able to go to home plate, shake hands, congratulate one another. Conference sweep for Clayton. They're going to now move again, as I aforementioned, to now 8-1 in conference. 11-6 Southeast Raleigh will now go to 0-10 and 2-13 on their schedule. And we'll get ready for Cornell Sweat, Brian Souls, and Brad making color debut. We'll be on the call tomorrow for that one. I'll be back with you on Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Penultimate game of the schedule. Big games against Fuquay Varina and South Garner. And then Corinth Holder to close out the conference season. For Melissa Hubbard, John Asmussen, as well as Joe Mont, the athletic directors, for Coach Adam Morris and Brian Hales, Brian Souls of the Boosters. This is Wesley Outland. 17-0 your final. Good night from Pleasant Field, and go Comets.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent. We hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
You've been listening to an exclusive presentation of the Community Radio 87.9 FM, Clayton Garner, Raleigh, North Carolina, UA.